Big racing here. A big hit from the 88. 43. 9 car goes around. Big wreck in turn 3. That'll bring out a caution. 3 wide final turn. Oh, big contact. 9 car goes around. 3 wide. Oh, airborne car. The 14 is airborne coming out of turn 1. Hey, what's up, guys? Formal Guy 01 here, and I'm going to be bringing something new to the channel coming soon. This is your first look at it, so on GT Sport for PlayStation, obviously, I've joined a NASCAR League. So basically, a group of these guys who are big NASCAR fans, they got on this game and decided to run a league to where we all run these BMW M4 Group 4s, and they make custom NASCAR designs for the driver you choose. And I joined this league late in the first season, and now it's the second season, so obviously I wanted to be a Hendrick driver, but I got placed in the number 14 car. Which, hey, I'm a Tony Stewart fan, and also I do follow Clint Boyer, so that's kind of cool. So, the footage you're going to see right now is from Blue Moon Bay. This is the race that we did last week. Right now we are coming to the green flag, and also I want to point something out that I'm going to be commentating on these races third person, and I'm just going to say car numbers and not driver names. So, they're coming down the front straightaway. Green flag is out at Blue Moon. We are racing. 24 is going to try to look on the outside, but the 14 is going to block. 9 car coming on the inside, almost making it 3 wide into 1. 42 really high on turn 1. Big contact there from the 9 car and the 14. Almost got the 9 spinning, but the 14 looks like it's going to keep the lead coming out of 1. Big push from the 9. They're pulling away a little bit, but that 42 is hunting them back down. So a big thing in this series right now, we did not have a pace car active for this race. So they're very realistic with cautions and how they do it. It's very organized. It's a great league, it really is. 14 leads lap 1, 9 in second place. Also, I'm going to point this out in this race. Whenever I make more races from this league... Oh, 42! Big wall contact, and the 43. Big contact from 2 of the 40 cars. So, whenever I make these races, I'm going to be skipping through a lot of it. Like, I'll probably jump caution to caution, maybe, or I'm going to skip a lot of moments. But they're going to be good, maybe, I want to say 10 to 20 minute highlight reels. Maybe more than that, because honestly, these are really fun to watch. The 14 car has distanced himself from the rest of the pack, but here we go. Big racing from the 24. He's going to try to make a move, but can't do it. 88 gets back, locked on his bumper. Got some Hendrick teammates working together there. The 9 car is really trying up there, but he just can't seem to get a run going. 24 is going to make that pass. 88 is going to try to get a run. Nope, 9 is going to block him. So the winner of this race last season in the 42 car, he is back beyond the top 5. He's just not having a good start to this race. Big racing here. A big hit from the 88. 43, 9 car goes around. Big wreck in turn 3. That'll bring out a caution. 42 gets into the 9 car. Huge wreck right there. Only a couple of laps into this big race. Wow, major damage on the 9 and the 43. I think the 42 picked up a little bit of damage getting into the 9 car late. What a wreck. Alright, we are coming around to pit road. Pit road will be open this time. A lot of drivers coming. Looks like everybody except the leader. No, everybody except the 20 car comes in, and the leader as well. Alright, going into turn 3 on this final caution lap. Front row is the 14 and the 20. The 20 was in the back most of the start of this race, but now he's going to have an opportunity to lead a lap or two if he can get a good run. 14 is the control car coming to the restart zone. Green flag back out at Blue Moon. 43's up top. He's trying to make something going on the outside of the 48. 88's going outside. What's going to happen here? 4 wide. 42 into the 88. Big time there in turn 1. Oh, 42 goes around. 48 going around. Big wreck. 5-car wreck. Huge contact with the 9 and the 88. That is on a restart. That is about as good as racing gets in this league. Everybody going hammered down. Everybody's trying to win this race. Winning this race can almost guarantee you that you're going to be in the playoffs at the end of the season. So these front four escaped that unscathed, but the rest of the field, oh boy, they just got really hit hard. This is the restart. We're going to look in the 88's point of view because it looks like he could see almost everything, and then he just got taken out there at the very end. We're going to look behind him here. The 48 goes inside, trying to make a run happen. 3 wide with the 88 above the 20. The 42, oh! The 42 barely lifted coming out of that turn, and that just set it all off. 88 almost gets through right here, but then the 9 car just slams into him. Crazy wreck. Alright, we are coming to the restart on lap 16 out of 37, so we're almost halfway through the first stage. 24 car is your control car. 14 will restart on the outside this time. Nice restart by the 24 and the 42. They're going to push each other going into turn 1. Can the 14 get any help on the outside? No. The 88 is going to dive inside and try to make a move. 24 went outside, left that inside lane to the 42. Now he's going to make a move and go for the lead. 24 is going to fall low as well as the 88. The 14 is going to squeeze in there. Yes. Single file going into turn 2. A lot of patience here as anybody wants to try to make a move on this. The 88 is going to try to do something, can't do it. Stuck upon the 14. 42 gets a little loose, so does the 9. It looks like everybody escapes pretty well there. The number 20 falls back to second to last place. Looks like he's running a little bit slow right now. 24 is going to dive inside, trying to make a move. 42 is really loose coming off of turn 1. 14 gets by the 88. One thing these drivers know is if that 14 and 24 get hooked up, they could be very well gone. 88's going to try to keep pace. Let's see if he decides to push them or go around. He's going to look inside. No, he's going to push. He's driving a separate line, trying to make a move, but nothing's going to get done in that. Turn 1. 88's going to go inside. He's going to hit the 14. No problems yet. We're good going through turn. Oh, big spin. 9 cars around. Lots of trouble with the 9 car. I think they're going to throw a caution for this. No, they're still going. It was a single car wreck, so it looks like they're not going to throw the caution. The 9 car is still stuck back there trying to get it going. He cannot get that car going. I think that's going to bring up the yellow flag. We are still green. No, caution is out. Caution is now out for the 9. Too much trouble in a very bad area on the racetrack. There is something really wrong with this 9 car. He cannot get it going. Something might be wrong with his gearbox. Maybe the rear end housing is a little loose there. As of now, he's going a lap down. However, I think NASCAR ruling will still score him on the lead lap, so he will get that back. Alright, we are coming out of turn 3, going green this time with 3 laps to go in stage 1. 14 and 42 front row. Both cars have a really good restart, but that 88 is not helping the 42 in any way. That 14 is going to get a big push right here. 14, great run on the inside. He's going to go to the outside, and he's going to take sole possession of the lead. Bumping and grinding back there. 9 and 24 trying to work together, see if those Hendrick cars can get a run to the front. Stage points matter a lot in this league, especially going into this new season. $14 car's going to go low. 42 is going to go. Oh, big spin from the 24. 24 cars wrecked in the final turn. As well as the 20 car. The 20 car's loose now. 24 car's going to climb back to the pit lane. Looks like we're going to stay green. 20 cars headed in there as well. 42 car scrapes the wall, giving the 43 an opportunity to take second place. Not this time. 48 car really low back there. Looks like he might have got loose. Can the 14 come in and win this first stage of the season? These cars are not out of the draft yet. They are really looking to get up here and see if they can compete, because a stage win would really give a nice point advantage to this race. White flag is out. One more lap around Blue Moon for stage 1. 42 might try something here. The 14 is going to go somewhat mid. 43 is trying to get anything he can. I don't think the 43 can compete with the 42, but if they work together, they can certainly try to pass the 14. Can the 42 do anything? Oh, he has a run outside, but I don't think he's going to be able to carry out that pass in turn 2. He might! Side by side, going into the last turn for stage 1. 14 goes low, 42 goes high. Who is going to win this first stage? Big run by the 14. He goes to the front. 42 on the inside. Coming to the line, stage 1 winner goes to the 14 car. Alright, coming around to the green flag of stage 2. A couple of pit stops occurred in between stages, and that made the 24 the new leader of the race. Green flag, nice run by the 24. 24 is going to go and block the 14. Three wide going into turn 1. 9 car in the middle. Looks like that worked itself out for now. 24 gets a big run on the outside. 48's dangerously low, but at least he's not with any traffic. We've said it. When that 24 and 14 get together, they can pull away from this pack, and that is exactly what they're going to try to do right now. Let's see if the 14 is going to try to pass the 24, or if he's going to back off and try to draft with him. Looks like he's going to back off. There you go. They are hooked together. 42 is going to try to stay in tow, but I don't think he's going to get there. Wall contact, 43 and 20 in turn 1. Looks like everybody gets through there smooth. 9 car a little wiggly, but he's going to hold it. The 14 has gotten separated a little bit from the 24, but now the 42 is going to try to get him back up there. Now we have a new situation. These 3 cars could easily get away from this pack if they hook up together. Notice how these cars run very similar lines. That's because they raced so much together in that Xfinity race that they just know each other now. And right now, it's early stage 2. They are trying to get as far away from these guys as they possibly can. 14's going to try to match his line perfectly going into turn 1. Almost does it, actually. Back here. Oh, big spin. 9 cars into the wall, turn 1. That'll bring out the caution. The 9 cars had a pretty rough day today. He's trying to get control of that car. We did hear that they put a new setup on it, but it's got good speed. We know that. He can run up with the front runners if he can get there and actually control his car all the way. These top 2 cars have been dominant this entire race, especially the 14. Alright, coming out of turn 3, we're about ready to go green flag again. 24 cars the control car, and he chose the outside lane to start in front of the 42, hoping he can get a good push. Green flag. Look at that 42. He might give him a push. It might just work. 3 wide going into the back of the field. 14 car goes to the lead. 24 is going to try to stick him behind him and maybe try to hook up with drafting. 42 cars hung out on the outside with the 14. This might be a 2-car battle here, folks. No, 42 is going to go inside and leave the 14 on the outside. He's going to have to fall back to 4th. 2 Hendrick cars battling at the top of the line. 9 car is going to go way outside. 24 goes inside. 3 wide, final turn. Oh, big contact. 9 car goes around. Caution flag is out. 9 car couldn't quite make it stick, and then the 42 had so much momentum he couldn't go inside any further. Alright, coming out of turn 3, we are ready to go green flag once again. The 14 car had a speeding penalty during his pit stop, and he had to go through again, but he's still not in last place. 42 is the control car on the inside. Pretty even restarts, except the 88 is not helping his teammate out much at all. There goes the 42 to the outside. 42 is hitting the wall. There he goes. 24 goes loose. Can he save it? Yes, he saves it. What a save by that 24 car. 42 is going to get a gappable lead by the 9 car. We know one thing. The 14 car is one of the best pushers out there on the field, so he will have no problem trying to push that 9 car to get up to the 42. Let's watch the different lines going into this turn. Almost everybody goes mid to low lane. That 42 car is looking really strong up there, but here we go. The 24 and the 14 are getting linked up together again. Could this mean something big? 9 car is going to push the 42 going into turn 1, trying to keep that lead gap. Oh, big crash from the 9 car. Head on into the wall. Did he have a tire go down? It looked like he had a tire just burst, because he went right, dead right into the wall. Alright, coming out of turn 3, we are about to go green. Front row is 24 and 20. Let's see what happens. Green flag is out. 3 wide up at the front row. The 88's going to try to get a run. Looks like he won't be able to. 43 pushes the 24 hard into turn 1. 3 wide. Oh, airborne car. The 14 is airborne coming out of turn 1. Big hit from the 9. Almost the same thing that brought out the last caution. Something is really wrong with that 9 car. Okay, so the 14's coming down here. He's looking low. 3 wide into the front. The 9 car's... Oh, the 9 car took a hard right turn and caused that. What an impact. Very few laps left in this second stage, as pit road is going to be open this time. 88 and 14 come to the pits, as well as the 9 as soon as he catches back up. The 14 car just pitted, so he's going to get just repairs on the mechanical damage, and it's going to take just a splash of fuel. 14 car is the first one off of the pit road. Alright, we're coming to the green flag. Front row is the 24 and the 43. 43 hasn't been up front much today. Let's see if he can make something happen with that 20 in tow. Great restart by the 24. He's going to try to take the lead. 3 wide. 20 car goes outside. 43 did not have a good restart. 4 wide going into turn 1. 42's into the wall. What's going to happen here? 20 car is going to hit him a little bit. No, they're going to get through it. Unbelievable restart. 4 wide going into turn 1. Well, would you look at who we have at the front yet again. The 14 and the 24. 42 is going to try to split that up while he still has a chance. 9 car almost got below the 14, but can't do it that time. 9 cars into the wall. 42 is in as well. 20 car spins as well as the 9. Big wreck in the back. Everyone gets through, it looks like, except for that 9 car. He is going to go into the pit lane, but it looks like he's going to do a drive-through because the caution did wave. Pit road is closed. He has been ordered to do a drive-through and not take anything. Alright, the field is set to go green this time. 5 to go in stage 2. The winner of stage 1 starts in second place. 24 is the control car. That 20 car is eager to get something going. He tried to go outside of the 88 but could not get it to stick. 9 car is going to spin into the wall again. It was a 1 car wreck. NASCAR has just told us that there will not be a caution for that wreck as long as the 9 car can get to pit lane safely. 14 car is going to go to the lead. 43 trying to push the 24 to get up there to challenge. 9 car today is just not having a good day, but there is still an entire stage left to go, so maybe he can get something going in the final stage. As far as we know, the 14 car does not like to be pushed, but he knows how to keep a front position. Pretty sure these 2 cars in the top are going to try to switch positions as early as they possibly can. 42 is scraping the wall up there. The 14 is going to hold the outside line. He's going to keep the lead over the 24 while the 43 tries to stay in tow. The 14 and the 24 are the class of the field today, and everybody's trying to figure out something they can change during their pit stops. 4-car draft chain up front. Great stuff to see at this super speedway. Right now it's being discussed. The 14 and the 24 need to find a really nice spot to switch positions, because once they get locked in, the 14 in the back, they move. Very clean racing happening up here in the front. 14 is going to go low, and he's not going to get the momentum on the outside, but the 24 will. Let's see if he can maybe make the pass up here. Not enough speed yet. 14 tried to signal the 24 to the inside that time, but he didn't see it. He's going to stay behind him. Look at this gap they're making right now. They are just pulling away from the 42 and 43. Those 2 front runners really know what they're doing, and they're not even teammates. But like we've said, on this track, it doesn't matter who you draft with as long as you got somebody. 24, big push to the 14. They're going to pull away even further. I think they have a safe enough gap now. They can try to switch positions. 14 staying outside. It looks like he's trying to get that 24 to go low, but he's not going to. He's going to keep pushing that 14 car. If there's no caution, this could be the race for the stage win. But there's been a lot of cautions today. 24 is going to look outside. Nope, no speed there. They're going to stay almost bumper lock. 24 to the inside ever so slightly, and there he goes. Can he pull off the pass? No, he's going to back off and stay with the 14. These 2 cars back here are trying to get something going, but they cannot seem to get into a nice rhythm. .43's into the wall. That's going to slow them both down as they try to stay locked together. 88 cars back there alone. He has no drafting help, so he's going to try to ride it out and take a top 5 for stage 2. Alright, the class of the field is about to take the white flag. Coming to it right now. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. 14 cars the leader, but we all know that that 24 has really great speed as well, so this could come down to a shootout to get those stage points. Remember, these cars are not teammates, so you know the sight of that green checkered flag, that's going to be when the true driver colors show. But these guys have been racing very well together. That 14 has such good drive off, but the 24 has really great drive in. There we go. 24 is going to go to the inside, try to make something happen. The 14 is just going to let him go. Let's see what happens going into 3. There he goes. He's going to go outside. He's going to get him. 14 car to the lead. Checkered flag is waving. 14 car is going to win stage 2. Alright, we are getting ready to come back to the green. We got 14 and 42 on the front row with a Hendrick Motorsports quad behind those. Either one of those Hendrick pairs could get hooked up and take this lead. Green flag. 24 does not have a good restart, neither does the 48, but the 42 surges to the lead. 24 car is going to pick him up, and he's going to slide in there in 4th spot for now. .42 car is going to keep this lead for now. Can he get a good run on the outside of 3? Into the wall, but he still holds speed. Who's going to lead this lap? Looks like the 14 is going to nose out the 9 car and lead that lap. Oh, big contact by the 9 car into the wall. Caution flag is out at Blue Moon again. Alright, we are ready to go. Green flag once again. None of the front runners pitted, but the 9 car did pit, and he will remain in last. Green flag at Blue Moon. 24 finally got a decent restart, but now the 14 is going to jump in front of him. 43 in tow. 3 wide in the back, 9 car on the bottom. That's not looking good. Can the 9 car hold his line? He will hold it this time. Looks like the car is coming back to him just a little bit. 3 wide there, 43 inside of the 42. The 2 front runners at the end of stage 2 are now hooked up again. Can they break away from the pack? 3 wide again going into turn 2. Everybody wants these spots. They want to try to get up there and lead a lap for those extra points. Big wiggle from the 88, but looks like he's going to save it and go below the apron. What a recovery there. $14 car is going to get a little bit of a gap to the 24, but he's going to make that up coming out of the turn. 9 car goes to 3rd place. A car that has had one of the most up and down days in this race so far is now up to 4th place, trying to challenge for that lead. The 14 and the 24 switch positions. Now they are in their prime position. This is when they're going to start making up time. Let us recall that this dynamic duo right here, they were in 4th place, about 8 seconds behind the leaders in the Xfinity Series race. They hooked up with about 12 laps to go, and they took the lead with 3 to go. And then they went on to take a 1-2 finish. Something about these 2 guys at Blue Moon, they really know how to put some time down and really work well together. And obviously the rest of the competition is not liking that, as you see how far back they are now. Anybody's trying to get anything going, but they are all just watching the 14 and the 24 just fade away. 42 is going to have a good run on this outside, but the 9 car is going to go up and block him. Crazily big contact! 42 on the wall, 9 car is going to spin. 88 slow coming through. Caution is out. And that big gap that these 2 front runners have is once again gone. Coming out of turn 3, we're ready to go back green. Only 13 laps down in this very long last stage. Green flag is out. $14 car did not get a good restart. The 88's going to have a run on the inside. $14 car breaks way early. He did not want to cause anything. 24 and the 88 get together. 14 back to the inside. No, not going to get anything done there. 88's going to try to get that lead. We all know that he is not a pusher. He wants to lead this race, but they are 3 wide up at front. 14's watching it all from behind. They are 3 wide for the lead. The 42 is going to fall back. No, he has the advantage on the turn 1. Or turn 2. They are beating and banging back there. 3 wide. 42 and the 14 really banging heads back there. 14 and the 24 linked again. Big push from the 14. They are 3 wide again. Going into turn 1, the 42 backs off a little earlier. The 9 car is going to... Oh, he almost got into the 14. 14 car is going to go to the lead after all of that contact. 24 is going to try to stay in tow, but he might have damage from that hit. That 9 car is trying to make something work, because this might be one of his only opportunities to get up and lead a lap. He has the advantage. Big push from the 42. 9 car to 2nd place. See if he can get up there and challenge that 14 car. He's going to go outside, maybe get in the wall a little bit. Yes, he does. Sparks fly, but he's going to keep 2nd place. 24 is going to keep with his teammate for now, but that 42 is really strong on the inside. Can the 9 car get the advantage on the inside? We all know that 42 car is one of the strongest outside cars. No, he's going to spin! 9 car spins out of turn 1. Caution flag is back out. That 14 car was driving away so fast because everybody was battling side by side behind him. That 14 car was about to take this race by the horns and just ride it away. But now, yet another caution is going to stir up this starting grid. Alright, coming out of turn 3, we're about to go green. The 42 is the control car. The 88 is on the front row for the first restart today. Major mishap in the pits for the 14. He will once again restart from 6th place. See what he can do on this restart with the 9 behind him. Green flag at Blue Moon. Nine car's really wiggly back there. See if he can get something going into 1. 48's going to back off. He's not doing good. 42 scraping the wall hardcore. 24 goes to the lead. 14 car's already back up into 4th. Going to try to pass the 88. Yes, he will, but that 88 is almost trying to not let him. 14's going to try to stay in tow because he knows that that 42 car is fast. This could be another just 2-car runaway. Big run on the 42 by the outside. He is not willing to push at all. He wants to lead this lap. Big run from the 24. Huge run by the 14. Here he comes on the inside. Side by side, the 14 is going to get 2nd place for that lap. Insane that he got that run. Going into turn 1, the 42 is scraping that wall almost every single time. But here we go. The dynamic duo. It looks like they're going to try to get together again. Almost 3 wide, almost 4 wide coming out of that turn. The 88's going to try to push hard, but he's going to still stay behind the 14. Could we have 2 pairs of drafters up at the front trying to pass each other? This could get very good. 14 car is going to stay a little higher, but he's going to go to the inside. 24 scraping the wall. 14 goes to the lead. 9 car spins again coming out of the turn. Coming out of turn 3, we are ready to go back green again. The dynamic duo on the front row. Let's see what happens. Green flag. .42's looking outside. 88's looking inside. We almost have a 4-wide situation, but it's going to work itself out here. 14 overdrove into the corner big time. He has to get way off the gas, but looks like he's going to hold the lead. 3 wide back there, almost looking at 4. 24 is going to try to push that car, even though the 42 has a big run on the inside. 14 does not want to leave the 24 up there. He's going to stay up there with the 24. He's not going to dive down low. What a move. Big run by the 43 on the inside. He's going to try to take 2nd place away. Onboard backwards view from the 14 car. This is a big hit from the 42. Bouncing and banging. There they spin. 24 car, big spin, but he's going to try to get her straightened out on the straightaway. 9 car almost bounces into the pits. What a contact. That 9 car cannot catch a break today, but he is trying the absolute best that he possibly can. Alright, we are nearing the halfway point in this final stage. Coming to the restart. The 43 is the control car. The 88 on the front row again. Can he finally get something going on a restart? 43, good restart. 88 charges back though. 14 right behind them. Almost 3 wide. Yes, it is 3 wide. The 14, big run on the middle. Can he get something going? To the outside. 14 car goes to the lead coming out of turn 1. What a run by the 14 as the 43 is going to stay in his draft. The 24 and the 9 are in last place and second to last. That is something you hardly ever see at this racetrack. 43 car is going to get shaky, but the 14 is going to hold off the lead for now. Caution flag is out. Okay, the word that we're getting from NASCAR is the caution should have came out right after the restart because apparently the 48 had heavy contact with something, but it didn't bring out a caution. So we're going to rewatch from the 48's viewpoint. Actually, we're going to watch from the 9 to see if we can see what happened to the 48. 48 goes in all fine. He's fine. He goes to the middle of the track. Well, we can't see anything from there. We still gotta see what caused this caution because we don't know. Alright, so we're coming out of turn 3 ready to go green, and the word from NASCAR is that the 48 got into the 88 coming out of turn 2, and that's what caused the caution and the damage. So, it's done now. 48's at the rear because of pit stops. Green flag is back out. 14 and the 24, they are basically linked, and I would be trying to defend that line as hard as I could if I was one of the inside cars. 88's going to dive down 4 wide, 24 spins, 24 spins. They tried to go 4 wide into the corner. Nobody was lifting. 2 of the Hendrick cars knocked out again. Alright, let's see if we can try this again. The 14 and the 43 front row. Let's see what happens. Green flag. Will we have another 4 wide going into turn 1? Hopefully not. But the fans say, hopefully so. 48 car's really slow on that restart. 9 car's going to go around on the outside. 9 car's making moves right there. He's going to look to the inside of the 42, see if he can get something to stick. 14's going to go way up the racetrack, but he's not going to get into the wall somehow. And look at this dynamic duo looking to get paired up once again at the front of this racetrack. Everybody is not letting off this time. They are all going to try to stay with these 2 drivers because obviously they got something going on. 24 to the inside. They're starting to gap themselves already. Look at the 88 car back there. He is not willing to push anybody. He is just trying to get around these cars as if they're barriers. 24, big push on that 14. They're starting to get away. 9 cars really loose. Scrapes the wall a little bit, but he doesn't wreck. So far, we are good. So as these 2 cars continue to pull away, we're going to see if these cars have what it takes to stay with them. 3 wide trying to draft up to the 2 drafters at the front. That is not what you want to see if you're one of those 3 drivers. 88 car, big push. Maybe he can finally draft, but looks like he won't do it this time. 9 car to the inside. Look at that. Run of the 88. 88 car to the outside. Big contact. 9 car's going to go to the inside and lose it. Big wreck. 9 in the 42 spin once again coming out of turn 3. Caution flag will fly once again. So many cautions in this race. This is crazy. We understand this because this is a racetrack where anybody can win, and everybody's going to do anything they can to try to lock themselves into the playoffs. This is just the first race of the season. Imagine how the rest of the season's going to go. Alright, coming onto the front straightaway, there are 10 laps to go in this race. The 88 car for the first time is actually the leader. He will control the restart. Green flag at Blue Moon. .14's on the inside. He is just not willing to get up there and push, it looks like. If he wants to, he's going to try to wait and pass him if he can. 3 wide again. 200 cars on the inside. 88's really loose. 14's going to try to get by. 42 car to the inside. He can't. The 14 cannot make it work. Almost 4 wide. Beaten and bagging. 42 goes to the lead. 43 car is going to lead that outside line, but I don't think he's going to get anywhere in turn 3. 9 car, aggressive move to block his teammate. Still trying to up there. 88 car is going to follow. 14 car is going to look to the inside of the 42, see if he can get something going. He will. 14 car goes by to the lead. We are nearing the end of this race. These cars are trying to test to see if they're in these situations coming down to the final couple laps. They need to be able to make moves. .43 really aggressive to the inside. Almost loses it there. Holds the line. 14 staying outside. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose, but nobody's following him to draft. 2 in the 88 is going to have some kind of a run here, but can they really challenge that 14 right now? 42 is going to look to the inside, putting the 14 on the outside. Not where he wants to be, but he's going to retain the position. 43 and 88, lots of beating and banging right there. 43 is going to stay in front of him. 200 teammates back here trying to get something going. 48 and the 24. Notice the difference in lines. The 14 goes way inside, has a better entry, but the 42 has slightly better exit with that outside momentum. 43 inside of the 88. These 2 cars cannot get something going, but that 24 car is right there, and he wants to go to the front. .43 car, big run. He's going to overtake the 42 and take second place. What a move. 88 car is going to try to follow him if he can, but the 24 looks like he's going to stay with the 42. 43 is going to look to try to take this lead away. The 14 must stay to the outside. 42 had a run on the outside, but now he can't do it. 43 is the sole leader of this race. Coming into the final few laps, can the 43 now hold this lead and take this race? We must update you that the Season 1 champion currently is in last place, the driver of the 9 car. His car has just not been good all day here. He's trying to do anything he can, but the only way he's going to have a chance is if a caution comes out. 24 car goes to the lead out of turn 3, and now this race, anybody can win this race. This is what it's all about at a super speedway. 43 aggressive, 43 and the 24 together. 43 into the wall. They are still full gunning it, no caution yet. 14 is in the lead. I don't know how there wasn't a wreck back there, but somehow they all held their lines. 42 is going to try to push that 24, and the 24 looks like he's going to take the lead. Front runners get together. 88 spins in turn 1. Will that bring out a caution? Yes, caution flag waves. Caution is out at Blue Moon. 42's in it. The lap 9 car is in it. Big momentum shift for those mid-pack cars. We are now entering what is the official final lap of the race. We are going to a green-white checkered, official words from NASCAR. So, pit stops will cycle through, if any, and we are gonna go green flag for what will probably be one of the restarts of the season, and it's only the first race. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Coming to a green-white checkered here. You all know the rules. Green flag waves, and if we get to the white flag, that will be the race. The next flag will end it after the white flag, but if we do not get to the white flag, caution will come back out, and we will try it again until we have a winner. The dynamic duo of Blue Moon is currently on the front row. The 9 car back there in last place. All he needs to do is hold his line because he does not want to start another caution. 48 hasn't had much of a good day. He's been mid-pack all day, but here we go. Green-white checker to Blue Moon Bay. We are green! Big run and big push by the 48. The 24 is going to fall behind the 14. Going into turn 1, can we get around turn 1 without causing a wreck? 14 to the front, big run, 24 is behind him. Everybody comes out okay. That 9 car knows the position he's in. He still wants to try to win this race, but at the same point, he does not want to try to overdrive his car once again. 42 wants to get up there because he truly feels like he is a car that can contend with these top 2. Coming into turn 3, can they make it to the start-finish line to get the white flag? 14, big run, 24 trying to stay in tune. Coming to the start-finish line, white flag is out, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank at Blue Moon. 24 car is going to look inside going into turn 1. He gets around the 14 for now, but is the 14 going to try to do a crossover? He's going to stay to the inside. They are side by side for the lead coming down the back straightaway. Going into turn 3, what is going to happen? Who's going to have the advantage? No one knows right now. The 42 back there. The 42's coming. 14 all over the apron. Can he hold his line coming out of turn 2? 24 is going to dive inside. 42 is going to dive outside. Oh, they almost touch. 14 car is going to hold the lead off of the line. Checkered flag is out. The first winner of Season 2 is the 14 car.